Welcome everyone to Scarves and Spikes. Sydney and Tommy with you. It is Friday when we're recording this, and we're doing a quick transfer news update. Couple of news items, Tommy, dropping within the past couple of hours. Let's start with Middlesbrough. Emmanuel Latte Lath. Deal is closer, according to Tom Bogert and Ben Jacobs from Give Me Sport, but it sounds like things are stuck. It sounds like the number of the transfer fee is $22 million, which of course would be an MLS record. But according to Tom and Ben over at Give Me Sport, things appear to be stuck and things appear to be in a standoff between Atlanta United, Middlesbrough, and Emmanuel Latte Lath. So sounds like things are close. Sounds like we're getting there between all three parties, but it still sounds like there's some way to go. I guess, what's your reaction? What are your thoughts?
It reminds me of my favorite Backstreet Boys song, "Quit Playing Games with My Heart." Like, this is just going it's just every day you wake up and you wait for the tweet, right? That says we're just a little
Yeah,
bit closer, right? And it's with both signings, right? You just slowly start you just everybody's happy about it, but it's moving slowly, and then it's
yeah,
moving a little bit faster. This is what this part of the year is, right? Just tweet after tweet after tweet about this, but we just got to hope it gets done soon because obviously February 22nd is coming up extremely quick, and we want them. We want both of them here for the home opener, Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
yeah. And Garth Lagerwey mentioned on 1990 the game the other day. The days after this weekend of matches and the championship and the Premier League is sort of the inflection point because this is sort of the last weekend he said that teams are going to showcase their players looking for that most expensive offer that they can get for a specific player, for a specific outgoing transfer. So I feel like things are going to be moving pretty fast. In the case of Latte Lath, it seemed like we haven't heard anything on that front for a while, but all of a sudden, Tom Bogert, Ben Jacobs releasing this report and Give Me Sport that things are kind of at a standstill. Things are currently stuck, using their words. Sounds like Middlesbrough sources are adamant, quoting the report. They've given Latte Lath the right to travel, the green light to travel, but others say the deal is not totally there yet for him to travel, according to Ben and Tom, and letting that pushing to resolve the holdup. So things seem to be close, but things seem to be a little stuck again, according to the report. So hopefully that won't take too long to resolve. And like you said, Latte Lath won't be too much longer before he gets to Atlanta United. Of course, again, season opener is February 22nd. A reminder, of course, again, transfer window on MLS opens on January 31st. So he will not be able to report until then anyway. So that is Latte Lath. Next report, of course, Miguel Almiron and Newcastle United sounds like have agreed to a fee with Atlanta United to bring Miguel Almiron back to Atlanta, according to Luke Edwards of The Telegraph over there in the UK. According to Edwards, confirmation of the deal being held up, working out personal terms at this point, Tommy, but not a major hurdle, according to Luke Edwards. So that looks like it is much closer to being done. So that 99.9% completion rate, as we were talking about in the Discord. By the way, patreon.com/Scarves and Spikes for access to our Discord. Got to plug it there, Tommy. Got to throw that plug. But sorry, that 99.9% completion rate looks like we're very close. We're very close.
So you say 99.9 for Almiron, right? So we look at Latte Lath. So I was going to actually ask you this. I didn't know you were going to give me your percentage here. So I'm glad we started with 99.9. Is it 99.99? Because that's real close. If that's where he's at, then where's Latte Lath at? In your opinion?
I'll say 98, 99.
Oh, okay. I was going to say 90 here.
90.
There's a 10% chance, as you look at this at this part of this, right? We got a week left, like Gar said. There's always that random team. There's always that random team that just sneaks in, or we're going to wake up tomorrow morning and we're going to see some random teams getting involved. And you got to hope that that's not the case. Right. You don't know what's going to happen here. So I read this and I agree with Almiron. I was gonna say like 98, but with Lath, I'm gonna say 90 at this point. Hopefully we wake up to some good news in the next couple days, right? Because it's usually when we wake up in the morning and it's the first one that wakes up that sees these reports. But
Right.
That's what we need. Is we got to get it to the Almiron 99.9 here. I hate this part of the year. I just do every time. It's like I'd
You
rather
think
just
Garth
be
likes it
surprised.
too?
I'm sorry, who?
So you think Garth likes it?
Oh, well, and shout out to Garth because
Yeah.
he like you said, he was on the radio yesterday and it was just such a great listen there. He's just so openly honest about
Mhm.
everything. And shout out to 92.9. They tried to ask him who the players were. Smooth move. He didn't fall for it,
Nice
but
try,
I
guys.
like the effort. Yeah, 100%. Look, we got to get these guys in, right? I think it immediately makes us an MLS contender if we get these guys in and get them to gel. And that's what's exciting right now, right? Like I said on Wednesday, we've been flying high because we beat Miami, right? We snuck in, we beat Miami. The vibes are going into the season are high. But if one of these fall through, it's going to be a huge disappointment, right? And we've already
Yeah.
seen one of those transfers go through or fall through. And now we're just waiting these two. And then that's the hard part for everybody. The next hardest part for as a fan is figuring out when these new kits come out in a couple of weeks. Do you get a Lath jersey or do you get an Almiron jersey?
Right.
Or the Almiron, all the old school fans, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it's going to be? Because it's
Probably.
going to be, like I said, those two jerseys are going to be the number one sellers on MLS Shop, guaranteed. Besides, we don't count Miami; they're just in another. They get three. They
They're
get
the
three
old world.
kits. Yeah, they get 3 kits. They don't get to be in our imaginary numbers that we talk about here.
Right. So that's the latest transfer update on this Friday. Emmanuel Latte Lath, Atlanta United, and Middlesbrough appear to be at a standoff. However, Miguel Almiron, Newcastle, and Atlanta United have agreed to a transfer fee. So both deals we are watching, we're monitoring, and of course, when we find out, we'll let you know on scarfsandspikes.com. Here on the YouTube channel, by the way, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Patreon.com/scarfsandspikes. Preseason match tomorrow against Chattanooga FC coverage on scarfsandspikes.com. Stay tuned for that. Tommy, anything else?
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Have a good weekend.